シュガースタイル。
Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of Sugar Style on PC. And it only took 4 weeks for YouTube to pull in the Sugar Style title into their database. I don't know, it's on... Well, I have no hope for Facebook Gaming. They never pull anything in. It seems like that happens like quarterly. And then, strangely enough, or not strangely enough, Twitch has had the title listed since the game was released, which is how it's supposed to work. Oh well, c'est la vie.
だからこうして。
Got it. Let me give it another try.
そう？じゃあ、はい、ボール。
Thanks. I better get away and calm down for a second. If she keeps pushing herself up against me, it's game, set, and match for the thing between my legs. Concentrate. Whew. I can't do it. My toss went off course.
ああ、もう全然違うよ。今教えたこと全然できてないじゃん。
You're asking the impossible of me here.
トスは体全体でこう。
Yeah, please, just get away from me. When you get up close to me, like, your chest touches me, you know? Wait, don't! Hade attempts to get away from me, but her hands are still wrapped around my waist. Entangled, we both fall over. No, ow! I'll get away if you stop hitting me! Sometimes feeling unsafe can make you the dangerous one. I bet you always get men going without even realizing it. Only a man would get the wrong idea from that line. After that, Hade fidgets all through the rest of the practice, totally unfocused. With afternoon classes complete, I find myself thinking of nothing but dinner. Now I'm stuck going home with you too. With no other choice, I walk with her, though at a distance. We live in the same dorm. Why are you acting like we're in an awkward new relationship? Man, this girl is really something. I slow down, falling in place behind Hade. Are you a sniper now? Rolling my eyes, I speed up until I pass her. Now what? God, I hope nobody gives her a driver's license. How about we just walk together like normal people? Here, I'll walk 5 feet away from you. That way nobody will get the wrong idea. Ugh. How about you just shut up? We see the cable car departing in the distance, so we sprint and jump on it. I'm gasping for air, but Hade isn't even breathing hard. I never realized how hard tennis was until I tried it. So, if you've been playing tennis since you were a kid, have you been planning to try to make it as a pro? Fair. I imagine jobs where you have to exercise that brain wouldn't be a good fit for you. No, of course not. I'm extremely calling you stupid.
爽やかな笑顔でとんでもなく失礼なこと言わないでくれる？
Seriously though, it's inspiring to see someone who can pick a single goal and really stick to it. She's amazing. I'll just have to make some clear goals of my own soon.
なんか消去法みたいであれだけどさ。
Who cares, as long as it's what you really want to do.
うん。テニス大好きだから、テニスに関わる仕事に就きたいな。
Hare Kusunoki taking the US Open by storm.
変なの。
If that happened, I could brag that I knew her way back when. I can hardly even stand. Tennis really works the lower body.
うん。
Hare?
何？
Nothing. As though lost in thought, she gazes off into the distance. Even she struggles with uncertainty about her future, I'm sure. I can't stand when things get all quiet, so I fill up the time until our stop with pointless conversation, making Hade laugh and groan by turns. Today, I take the first bath, then I head to the roof to cool off. The only sound at this time of the night is the buzzing of insects. I'm alone in the starry sky above. When the wind goes still, you can almost feel the delicate sensation of time itself slowly passing by. Oh? Out on the gravel road by our dorm, Hade is out running. Look at her. She did all that training, yet she can still run like the wind. Left foot by foot. As she stares fixedly forward, her eyes beat a steady rhythm. She normally seems so easygoing, but maybe she's the hardest worker out of all of us. Hey! Though she's far away now, she hears my voice and slows down a bit. Slow running, eh?
何？
She's saying something too, but it's hard for us to hear each other.
何？呼んだ？
She comes all the way up to the roof to see me. I was just saying hi since I saw you still out running. I didn't really have anything specific to say.
ああ、そういうこと。なんか部屋でじっとしてるとすごいもったいない感じがしてさ。ついね。
You really are an exercise freak.
もう聞こえてますけど。
I'm just playing. Sorry, I shouldn't have interrupted your workout.
ああ、別にいいって。ちょうどやめ時がわからなくなってたから声かけてくれて助かったよ。
I mean, you've got to get tired at some point, right?
毎日走ってるからね。ゆっくりペースなら全然楽ちんだよ。
Wow, for real? Mind showing me those legs of steel?
いいよ。はい。
She lifts up her skirt to show off her thighs. You've got to learn to be more careful.
もしかして今のただのセクハラだったの？
You noticed way too late. I worry about this girl.
シュガースタイル。
Kaname's route. Two shot in the rain. By this point, I've memorized the way to school and mentally gotten myself together. Maybe I should explore a bit on my way home once in a while. Actually, I'll call the dorm now. Hey, it's me.
おー、変態。どうかしたの？
Oh, it's Etika. I'm taking the long way home today. If you don't mind, could you tell Ichika not to make me dinner for tonight?
なんだ、お前も？オッケー。
Two?
うんな？
Yeah, I wish.
だろうね。
Shut up. Not like you got a boyfriend to brag about, right?
いない。
Damn straight you don't.
ほっとけ！
Well, alright. Remember to let her know.
はいはい。
Looking kind of rotten outside, so maybe I should get going soon. I board a cable car going the opposite direction from usual, heading downtown. I didn't bring an umbrella. By the time we arrive downtown, the sky is already littering the city with fat drops of rain. I'm the kind of guy who doesn't check the weather. The only time I take an umbrella with me is when I notice someone else grabbing one. Covering my forehead with my hand, I jog away from the cable car. Is there any way I can take shelter? I noticed a group of people standing around under a movie theater awning, so I joined them. Today's chance of precipitation, 40%. Clearly this is fate punishing me for deciding to go exploring. Hmm? Oh, it's you.
あなたはいつも突然現れるわね。
Same to you. Out shopping? Stretching out her hand, Kaname steps forward and looks up at the rain clouds. Little droplets pool in the palm of her hand, and she sighs in resignation.
しばらくやみそうにないわね。
She ignores my question entirely, so I decide not to probe any further. You didn't bring an umbrella?
持っていてもあなたと相合い傘はしないわよ。
I was thinking more like I'd steal it and go home alone.
あなたって面白い。持ってないわ。持っていたらとっくにこの場を離れてる。
Fair enough. Were you on that cable car just now?
いいえ、一つ前よ。
I see. Our past conversations have all been terse, and this one is no different. Maybe she doesn't like talking to people. Feeling nervous, I kill some time looking at the movie posters. Currently showing are a popular action flick, a movie release of a beloved anime, along with a forbidden love story between teacher and pupil, and finally a B-movie horror film.
何を見ているの？
Oh, just wondering what's showing. Does this look good to you? I point at the popular action movie.
どうかしらね。
She doesn't seem interested. I wonder if Kaname watches many movies. Well, I find this one more interesting. I point at the anime movie this time. It looks like it's made to pander to children, but this particular magical girl show is loved by viewers of all ages.
魔法少女プリティゲソサラダ。
You're weirded out. You're weirded out now, right?
そんなことないわよ。
I meant it as a joke, but Kaname is staring at the poster intently.
私もプリゲソの方が面白そうだと思う。
Do I sense a fellow anime fan?
ええ、少しは。
Wow. Someone not prejudiced against otaku? That's perfect. Well, I didn't think this rain is letting up soon, so how about it?
もしかして誘ってくれてる？
No, don't read into it. Just, we're taking shelter here for a while anyway, so why not?
もうちょっと男らしく言わないと女の子はついてきてくれないわよ。
Take my hand.
調子に乗らないでもらえる？
Well, which is it?
いいわ。その誘いお受けします。
Kaname curtsies like some sort of princess. Man, now I really do feel like I was hitting on you.
違うの？
No. First off, if I was, I wouldn't choose Prioct. Kaname is pretty, but I don't know her well enough for that.
もしデートだったらどれを選んでた？
Well, I look at each of the posters before pointing at the romance. This one.
素人ね。
What?
あなたは女の子とデートしたことないの？
The last time was when I held hands with a girl on field day in elementary school during a competition.
デートの判定広すぎない？
That girl was my first puppy love. Who cares? You have a lot of experience.
あら、女性にそういうことを聞くのはマナー違反じゃない？
Must be nice being able to pull out the delicate flower act whenever you want. If a girl sexually harasses me, nobody would even care.
どうして男性は処女にこだわる人が多いの？
You really get straight to the hard-hitting questions.
いいから。
Why do we obsess over virginity? Well, let's say you finish breakfast. Next you're off to school. You've got something stuck in your back teeth. At first, it really gets on your nerves. Eventually, you forget about it, but after a while, it randomly pops right out when you least expect it. Then you think back to breakfast. Oh, there's a piece of leek from my miso earlier. It's an indescribable feeling, That basically sums it up.
ごめん。言ってる意味がわからないし汚い。
Explaining things is tough. Well, to put it bluntly, the thought of your girl randomly comparing you to past men can ruin the mood.
最初からそう言いなさい。結構男の子って脆いところあるんだ。安心して。私は男性経験ないわ。
Then don't badger me about it in the first place. I'm getting tired of standing around, and this will be a good way to kill time.
おじいちゃんみたいね。
Doesn't matter how old you are, standing here is going to be boring. Giggling, Kaname trots over to the ticket counter.
学生1枚とシニア1枚。
She means 2 students. Securing a seat at the back of the theater, the two of us sip our sodas as we watch pre-auct.
みんな騙されちゃダメ。犯人はこの中よ。あるいはこの中にいないわ。
Which is it? I sneak a glance at Kaname, but her eyes are glued to the screen as she maintains her usual cool expression and perfect posture. Now I'm worrying the anime was the wrong choice. I heard it had some intense fight sequences, but so far it seems more like a detective show. Yeah?
犯人誰だと思う？
I take another long look at the screen, glancing at each character. I got lost halfway through, so I haven't really absorbed what's going on. And things like this, the suspicious guy is never actually the one.
そうね。意外なところからいつも犯人は出てくるものよ。
She's so close. The screen shines bright enough to light up the theater, and I get an eyeful of Kaname's face at point-blank range.
私の予想では使用人のピカ子が怪しいわ。髪飾りの位置がさっきと逆だもの。
Really? I squint at her for a moment, then realized that it did indeed change sides. Good eye, I had no idea.
あれは多分被害者が抵抗した時に垂れてしまったのね。それで何よ。
If you're having so much fun, you should smile.
水を差すのはお鍋だけにして。
What the heck? She grabs my shoulder gently. Yeah?
これで犯人当たったら何かあなたの秘密を教えて。
I don't really have a lot of those.
何でもいいの。私の知らないこと。
What do you have to gain from learning anything about me?
そんなの決まってるじゃない。困った時の切り札に使うの。
She's the monster.
いいでしょ。あなたが犯人を当てたら今晩何かごちそうしてあげるから。
Alright. I choose the kid, too.
ダメ。他のキャラにしなさい。
Ugh, no fair. In the end, the bubbly child is the murderer and Kaname is the winner. The bubbly child, presented with evidence of her crime, quickly gigantified and began destroying the city.
私は不労所得で生きていくんだ。
This movie's got everything.
逃げそう頑張って。搾取回収税金なんかに負けないで。
Because this is a children's movie, naturally the crowd is yelling despite where we are. With complimentary transformation wands in hand, they cheer their little hearts out for a pre-auct.
あなたも応援したら。
Nah, I'm not a kid. Besides, we're in a movie theater.
そう。あなたくらいの大人も応援してるわよ。
What?
プリケソン、どうして魔法を使わないんだ。私が察するに彼女は現在触手によって魔力を封じ込められており、本来の力を引き出すことができないのではないかと。鍵触手なんかに負けちゃダメだ。
Don't lump me in with them.
私はああいう熱狂的なファンも嫌いじゃないわよ。彼らのような大きなお友達がグッズを買ってくれるおかげでコンテンツが潤い、次にさらなる名作が生まれるの。
A surprisingly thoughtful view. These days, anime movie makers have been expanding their benefits for repeat viewers to get people to watch the same movie multiple times. The freebies alone don't do much to improve the experience, but the moment you tell somebody they're limited, people are all over it. You're very down to earth, Kaname.
そうね。理屈っぽい いってよく言われるわ。
She seems like she's a formidable foe in a debate. But I bet your room is totally decorated in otaku junk, right?
いいえ、純は風な感じだけど。
Can't figure this girl out. Whoa, the rain cleared up. We leave the theater to find the rain clouds dispersed. That indescribable post-rain smell wafts from the wet roads.
この後時間あるわよね。ないとは言わせないわ。
Huh? Oh, why are you asking?
ファミレスでも行きましょう。お夕飯、あなたも外で食べるつもりだったんでしょ？
Well, yeah.
いらっしゃいま。2名禁煙ドリンクバーの近くでお願いします。かしこまりました。どうも。
Kaname is clearly very motivated. The restaurant is pretty empty, so she seats us at a nice spacious table. Kaname places her little bag to the side, elbows on the table, and chin in hand. She leans in.
それで
So what? We weren't talking.
映画を見た後にファミレスに入った私たち。
Yes?
話すことは映画の感想以外ないでしょ？
Oh, true. Kaname looks as serious as ever, but I guess she's really excited.
ドリンクバー2つと抹茶ソフト。
Make that 2 ice creams.
かしこまりました。
The passing waitress takes our order. Kaname immediately stands up to get her drink. She's all over the place.
私的にはあのシーンはもうちょっと直接的な言葉を避けるべきだったと思うの。
Which one?
私が来た時には彼女はもう死んでいてと言っていたけど、あの場面では絶対確認できなかったし、自分が犯人だと言っているようなものよ。
They probably want to make it simple since it's a kids movie.
そうか。確かにあなたの言う通り。
Though she's generally silent at breakfast, Kaname has undergone a complete transformation now, turning into a chatterbox. In her hand, she grips a cup filled with a very questionable suicide drink. Whatever she mixed together, the result is a disgusting shade of gray.
オリベ君はあのセリフ。
Hey, senpai. When I interrupt Kaname, she freezes wide-eyed, holding a bizarre pose. Just a shot in the dark here, but do you not have any friends who share your hobbies? Kaname sinks into her seat, fidgeting.
いないわ。
Figured. She's obviously the type who loves to talk forever about whatever she's into.
今日はあなたの方からたまたまアニメの話題振ってきたからよかったけど、私の周りにそういった趣味の子があまりいないから、こうして話すのが楽しいのは事実。
I'm sure you could find someone who likes anime.
アニメに偏見を持っているタイプの子も一定数いるし、グループの中で打ち明けるタイミングってすごく難しいじゃない？
Huh. I'm the kind of guy who doesn't sweat it much if other people thinks he's weird. But for Kaname, the kind of girl who attracts people as naturally as breathing, it must be a more delicate balancing act. Okay, that's it then. I'll be your otaku outlet. I'll be happy to talk about this stuff with you once in a while.
いや、私、オタクじゃないけど。
Holy shit, she's one of those nerds who sincerely believes she isn't a nerd. Sorry, but from the way you're holding forth, you're clearly a grade A otaku.
いやいやいや、あなたはそうでも私は違うわ。私がオタクに見える？
I stare. Certainly wouldn't guess it by looking at you. They should call you the invisible otaku.
勝手に変な肩書きつけないでちょうだい。まったくもう。
She pouts and glares at me. I never pegged Kaname as the type to make such a playful face. Surprisingly, she actually seems like the kind of person you can make fast friends with if you just try. And so I listened to her go on and on, all the while trying to keep myself from laughing.
Sugar style.
Good morning. Alone, I face the wall and practice a spirited greeting. It's been a few days since I moved into the Sunshine Dorm. There's been a whole this isn't just a girls' dorm thing, not to mention the infamous underwear incident. On the whole, it's been a very stimulating few days compared to my old life.
怒ってるだけです。あんまりこっち見ないで。
Miles a sweet girl underneath that thorny exterior, but I still feel like I don't know her that well.
その味見係お願いしてもいい？いいよね。
Ichika seems like the vulnerable type when you first meet her, but she's really got her act together. And there's Hade. For some reason, the two of us keep getting into sexy mishaps.
彼らのような大きなお友達がグッズを買ってくれるおかげでコンテンツが潤い、次にさらなる名作が生まれるの。
And last of all, there's Kaname, the closet otaku in deep denial. Damn it. I haven't got a snowball's chance in hell here. If you chucked me out, this would be an all-girls dorm. A warm place full of warmth and estrogen. Let's stick one guy in here and things are bound to get a little rocky. At least they're all super cute. Aha, okay, so... I don't know, what do you guys think? I guess we could just go from left to right. You know what? Since we're playing this game, you know, likely we're all otakus anyway, so yeah, here we go. Yeah, what am I thinking? I only just moved in. Look, can you blame me? They really are cute.
今可愛いって言ったのは誰のことだ？
Etika swaggers out of the closet like it's a normal thing to do. What the hell's with you? How long have you been in my room?
大変だぞ。こいつ早速ターゲットを絞って誰かを襲う気だ。本当ですか？
まあ男なんだし、ある程度はしょうがないでしょう。
しょうがないの？
Shot down before I even get a chance to try.
まおちゃん、ご飯これくらいで平気？はい、大丈夫です。ありがとうございます。
I change clothes, wash my face, and head to the cafeteria. Ooh, we're having grilled salmon today. The biggest benefit of living here is absolutely the included meals. Granted, we're all chipping in to cover the groceries. But no matter who buys, Ichika always handles the cooking.
はいどうぞ。お味噌汁はおかわりあるから。
Alright, thank you. What's happening to me? Just this little kindness is enough to drive me to tears. Thank you. Maybe it's on the plain side, but I'm in love with the simple miso soup with tofu and seaweed.
そうなんだ。なんかちょっとコメントに困るけど、とりあえずありがとう。いちか先輩が引いています。かわいそうに。最初に押し倒されるのはイッチのようね。え？押し倒されるって何？ワカメの味噌汁で？
I don't even care anymore.
お腹すいた。お風呂掃除終わったよ。ありがとうございます、ハレ先輩。
麦茶用意できたわ。でも氷がないの。ごめんなさい。
おお、今日は鮭ね。エリカ、冷蔵庫から昨日の漬物取ってきてくれる？
In mere moments, the Sunshine Gang has assembled at the table. Kaname prepares glasses for everyone present, her face the same cool mask as ever. Meanwhile, Hade is already sweaty from her early morning cleaning. Hey, girls. I was wondering if I could help with anything?
大丈夫。座ってて。下手に動かれると監視できませんから。私はノーコメントで。
あなた、牛乳の方がいい？
What the heck? Stop treating me like I'm the odd man out. Isn't it weird if I'm the only one sitting around like a lump? From what I can tell, all of you have your own designated jobs. I don't want to be the worthless hanger-on who just shows up to eat every day.
まあそう言われると確かに。 しないのは居心地悪くなっちゃうもんね。よし、わかった。お前を私専属のマッサージ師にしてやろう。
Awesome! I'll be waiting for you in the nude.
やめてくれ。
Joking aside, this is important to me. I have to get them to understand. The girls seem to have divided up all the housework without really discussing it. If that's true, I want to do my fair share of the labor too, as a fellow resident. So, Ichika cooks and Hare cleans?
まあ気づいたらなんとなく。私のことは気にしなくていいよ。お料理は趣味でやっているようなものだから。
But it must suck to go grocery shopping, right?
買い出しは私が車出してるけど。
はい、私も時々お手伝いしています。
And Kaname senpai?
想像にお任せするわ。
Let's assume Kaname is on tea duty.
まあ自分も何かしたいって話なら別にみんなも反対はしないと思うけど、なんだったら今日一日自分に何ができるのかじっくり考えてみてちょうだい。みんなもそれでいいわね。
はーい。まあこの場は様子見ということで。
異論はないわ。
Cool. Thus, we sat down to enjoy breakfast. Today is a school day, so I should head off soon. This debate has given me something new to think about during class today. With morning classes finished, I head to the courtyard. Around noonish, I start thinking of getting something from the school cafeteria. The average cost of lunch is around 500 yen. My father's paying my tuition, but for any other expense, I'm footing the bill myself using my savings. I'm going to need to find a part-time job before summer vacation rolls around. Oh? The weather is nice out, and Hade is in the courtyard eating alone on a bench. Is that one of the sandwiches from the cafeteria she's got there? Hey!
そっちもそのお昼？
Eh. Why is this so awkward? Sorry, am I interrupting you?
気にしないで。ただちょっと油断してたっていうか、いきなりだったからびっくりしちゃって。
After securing Hade's permission, I take a seat beside her. She picked my favorite sandwich from the lot, ham and egg. Maybe I'll get one myself when I go buy my food. Oh, is that Mao over there?
そうみたい。
That voluminous pair of ponytails is easy to pick out even from a distance. She's super prepared. She set out a vinyl sheet in the courtyard to eat on. How come you two are both eating alone rather than together like friends?
まあそうだよね。でも実際二人きりになると何を話したらいいのかわからないっていうか。
Seriously? That's surprising.
意外でもなんでもないよ。寮だとみんなそれなりには話せてるけど、私たちだってまだお互いに知り合ったばかりなんだよ。なんかこうみんなが共通の趣味でもあれば話は別なのかもしれないけど、いっちゃんやまおちんなんて初めて挨拶した時はお互いにすごく緊張してて。
For real? From the first moment I met Mao, she had her claws out and she was totally itching for an argument.
期待は言い過ぎじゃないかな。まおちんは素直じゃないだけだから。
At least I learned one thing from this. I'm not the only one who's been thrown for a loop by dorm life. These girls have their troubles too. Who knows, maybe my presence there as the lone guy helps the girls feel a little closer. Thanks, Hade. This conversation has made me feel a little better.
あのさ、一つ聞いてもいい？
What?
その朝ターゲットを絞って誰かを襲うって聞こえてきたんだけど。
That was a joke. And it was Atika's joke. You can't trust that kid. Not at all.
あ ら私も正直反応に困るなって思って。
Sorry. But I totally am going after one of you.
君って自分で地雷を踏んでいくタイプの人？
I'd be lying if I said no. Guess it's about time I hit up the cafeteria. I'm scared of what people might say if I spend too much time with Hade.
はあ？実質女子寮だったらと？
Shh, keep it quiet, dumbass. When I found Akira there, I decided to inform him of my situation. In retrospect, I should have expected that reaction. That's how I felt at first, too.
おいおい、なんだよ。それってちょっと美味しすぎだろ、男として。
I mean, yeah, it's pretty fucking hype.
だよな、そうだよな。
Or so you'd think. But it turns out life is pretty hard there, in its own way. You'd be surprised.
理解できねえ。実質ハーレム状態で何の不満があるんだよ。これはあれだ。着替え中のドッキリ&バッタリーイベントはすでに消化済みと見た。
Well, yeah, that's like the day one stuff.
てめえ、それでほんと何の不満があるんだよ。入学と同時にハーレムで女独占とか、もう嫌だ。なんでお前だけそんなについてんだよ。どこのエロゲだよお前。
And then and there, in the middle of the cafeteria, two grown-ass guys began to weep. Look, fellas, if you're gonna cry, cry, but could you at least do it somewhere away from me? Kind of feels like people are staring at us.
まあいい、少し謎が解けた。ここ数日授業がかぶってもお前なかなか俺に話しかけてこなかったもんな。
Why would I bother speaking to a dude unless I had to?
まあいい。ハーレムはハーレムでもブスに囲まれたハーレムなら別だ。で、どうなんだ？寮のメンツはどんな感じなんだよ。主にビジュアルについて聞きたい。
Ones, right down the line.
てめえ絶対嘘だろ。顔がにやけまくってんだよ。カスが。
Please forgive me. They're all perfect 10s, but I can't tell you that.
まあその様子から察するに全員 A ランクってところか。
I'll leave it to your imagination. 俺の楽しみなんて廊下でたまにすれ違うビューティープリンセスの姿を一瞬拝むことくらいしか。 The Princess of Beauty? Really? You gotta be making that up.
お前知らないの？男連中の間じゃ有名だぜ。入学式でも目立ってたしな。綺麗だし可愛いし、なんかいつも涼しげな表情とか。まああれだ。俺ら一般人とはそもそもオーラが違うってやつ。
On a different level? Man, I wonder what she's like. Could there really be someone so powerful in our class?
いたいたいたいたいた。あそこあそこ。遠目から見ても綺麗だよな。ありゃ女にもファンがいるのは納得できるぜ。
ここにいたの。随分と探したわ。
俺？
ごめんなさい。こちらのルームメイトに用事があるの。
お前マジで死んでくれ。
You could at least pretend to be joking. Also, stop crying. What did you need?
今朝の件についてカオルさんと少し話をしたの。それでごめんなさい。少し場所を変えても平気かしら。
Oh, sure. I don't mind.
おいてめえマジで後で事情説明しろよ。一期一句寮での生活を詳細にな。
If looks could kill, I'd be dead twice over. Classrooms are all crowded, so Kaname and I head out to the tennis courts. This area is reserved for staff recreation in the afternoon today, so it's empty at the moment.
ごめんなさい。変な形で呼び出してしまって。
No problem. If you need to talk, then you gotta do what you gotta do. So what's up?
大した話じゃないの。オリベ君、車の免許って持ってる？
Why is she asking that, I wonder? Yeah, though I only got it in March, so when I drive, the car has to have the new driver sticker displayed.
同居人として何か仕事を探しているなら、カオルさんが時々でいいから車の運転をお願いしたいって。あの寮、今のところカオルさん以外に運転できる人がいないの。午後11時を過ぎるとケーブルカーも麓のバスもなくなるから、誰かの送迎や急な買い出しの時、あなたに協力してもらえたら助かるって。
The Sunshine Dorm is in the mountains, relatively far from here. There are no city lights in the area around it, of course. Helping out with the night errand sounds like something I can do. Sure, I don't mind. My house is too far to go grab the car and drive, so this will help me from getting rusty.
そう、ありがとう。それじゃあカオルさんには後で私から言っておくわね。わざわざランチタイムにごめんなさい。
With a quick wave, Kaname sets off. Oh, was that really all she wanted?
そうだわ。それから
Yeah, what is it?
私たちが同じ寮に住んでいるって話、外ではしない方がいいのかしら。さっき私とっさにルームメイトって言ってしまったでしょ。そのせいでもしあなたに迷惑がかかるなら、これからは安易に口にしない方がいいと思って。
Incredible. Kaname sincerely worried about me. Honestly, I don't mind at all. But the thing is, I'm the only guy living in a dorm full of girls. If anyone's going to suffer from rumors along those lines, it's going to be you all.
そう？私は平気だけど。
Ah, my pride! Are you kidding me? She doesn't even see me as an option.
急に震えてどうかしたの？
Nope, nothing. Totally fine. Yep. Sorry, Akira and Hiroshi. Life is unfair. Now that I'm in the Sunshine Dorm, we're not just competing on a level playing field anymore. Well, let's defer this conversation for now. If anyone asks about it, we'll play it by ear. There's no need to make any weird rules or restrictions yet.
確かにそうね。こういった話はみんないる時に決めた方がいいもの。
That said, I'm still shocked Kaname was so considerate of me. It makes me a little happy, too. She's usually so detached. Since we're here, mind if I ask you one thing?
何かしら。
The driving thing sounds great, and I want to do it. But I still wish there was something more I could do. You know, something that would make me feel more like one of the gang. You've got a man around the house now, you know? I feel like there's some better service I could provide. I'm having trouble putting my feelings into words. Maybe I should try to sort out my feelings before talking to them about it. But then again, there's nothing wrong with soliciting Kaname's opinion. Anyway, is there anything you can think of that I could do?
あなたの好きなことをやればいいと思うわ。料理にしろ、掃除にしろ、みんなそれぞれ好き勝手にやっている結果だし。
Huh, really?
私は外で掃き掃除をしているけれど、半分は散歩も兼ねているの。貢献だなんて大げさだわ。だって同じ寮に住んでいるだけで私たちに上下関係なんてないもの。
That makes sense.
それじゃあごめんなさい。私もう授業があるから。
This time, Kaname actually leaves. Just do something you want to do. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but I think that's a fair paraphrase of what she was pushing me to do. Hey, sorry to interrupt your post-meal sewing circle. I'll get right to the point. You all mind lending me an ear?
エッチな話ですか？
そんなわけないでしょ。
エッチな話なの。
Cut it out, girls!
本当に手短に頼むぞ。私早く部屋戻ってアニメ消化したいからさ。
そうね。深刻な話は私もごめんだわ。
はいはい、みんな静かに。で何？おおよその見当はついてるけど。
So, like I said during breakfast, now that I'm part of this dorm, I want to do something to help everyone. So I spent all day thinking about it. My role in this dorm will be... Oh, I get to choose. How will you earn the girls' trust? Take your pick of one of 4 manly jobs. Get along better with the girls with the power of your chosen role. Security. Picking up chicks in the car. Housework. Our secret weapon, the high-pressure dishwasher. Carpenter. A fallen swallow's nest. This has no effect on the ending of the story. Pick whatever you like. Security, housework, carpenter. And if it was me, I'd pick carpenter. And since it is me, I guess I'll pick carpenter. Let's see. You're living with strangers now. If you want to make it through together, you'll need to help out and earn trust the hard way. Pick from one of the 4 rules to help the protagonist show off his skills. Oh, there's 4 rules. See, be a stable, reliable man. Contribute to dorm safety. Your job is to exterminate bugs that threaten the girl's safety and occasionally pick them up at night. You're gonna be life of the party. You're in charge of entertainment and recreation. Bring harmony to the dorm, helping everyone loosen up. Be a sweet house husband. You spend your time cooking, shopping, and occasionally helping with cleaning and animal care as well. Use your strength and dexterity for manual labor. You're a DIY master. Help those girls live in luxury and convenience. Oh, I thought we said we were going to do security. Isn't that what we agreed to? Yeah, we'll be carpenter. And now we get to choose again. Carpenter. Yes. I shall be the dorm handyman.
は便利屋
Come on, think about it. It's what people mean when they talk about having a man around the house, you know? Changing the light bulbs, fixing the door when it doesn't open, and close right, stuff like that.
あるある。それは非常に助かる。
I'm good with my hands. And I checked out the shed behind the dorm earlier, and there are plenty of tools. I figured it should work out well.
おおなんだか急に頼もしく見えてきた気がする。そうですか。私はなんだか心配です。まおちゃん、せっかく本人が張り切ってるんだから。
まあいいんじゃない。本人がやりたいって言ってるんだし、何かあればみんなで協力すればいいだけでしょ。
そうね。
私も異論はないかな。じっと
Thanks, everyone. Since I'm the one who proposed it, I'm fully committed to doing my absolute best on this. It looks like 2 of them still aren't convinced, but this is enough for me to feel better about my contribution. The one thing I least wanted was to take advantage of the others. Now I finally feel like I'm doing my fair share around the house.
今後ともよろしくね。まあ男の子はいろいろと大変ね。
それじゃあ私は部屋に戻るわ。
私もまずい。私お母さんに電話するの忘れてた。
Everyone goes off to tend to their own business as soon as I'm done. I guess that's fine, but couldn't we all do something together after dinner once in a while? Maybe I set my expectations for dorm life a little too high.
それじゃあ私も部屋戻ろう。
あらら、見事に全員散っていったわね。この寮のメンバーってエリカも含めて協調性なさすぎなんだから。
Maybe they just don't like me.
大丈夫大丈夫。まだみんな照れてるだけよ。ああして仲がいいように見えて、みんな内心気づかれたってしていると思うし。だからこの時間になるとみんなすぐ部屋に引きこもっちゃうのよ。
You think so? That's reassuring. That reminds me of what Hade said at lunch. They don't really know each other all that well, so they all keep a little distance from each other.
じゃあ私は先に寝るわね。おやすみ。
Sure. Good night. Wait, you're sleeping this early? Carpenter. Alright, why don't we stop it there for tonight? This is audap. You've been watching Sugar Style on PC. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.
シュガースタ